First of all, they didn't teach you emotional intelligence. They didn't teach you how to express your emotion to your partner without being weak and soft and bitchy. Whenever you want to explain your emotion to your partner, you should explain it in a straight way, not in a weak way, crying and being weak. Explain it in a in a powerful way. For example, I don't feel comfortable when you sit here. For example, this is just an example. Second, they didn't teach you how to take care of yourself. They didn't teach you how to train. They didn't teach you what is physical health. They didn't teach you how to get quality sleep. All this thing is essential in your life. You should have it, you should know it, and you should prioritize it. Third thing is a healthy relationship. They didn't tell you how to learn to cultivate healthy relationships, but based in respect and values. Because a lot of relationships, they are just like relationships like for playing or like laughing or spending time. A relationship must be based in value. You give value and the other person give you value. This is how the relationship should work. The relationship should be an exchange of values, and the value depends. It's maybe more. The other person give you motivation. You give them like an advice. It's based on values and morals and qualities. But nowadays, most of relationships is based on nothing. If I told you what is the thing that you learn it from your friend in this day, probably in most cases you will say nothing. And this is a huge problem. To not even one thing, learn it from your friend or have a value from your friend or any partner you have. The fourth thing is mental health awareness. They didn't teach you about mental health, about how to control your stress, about how to be mentally healthy. All these things they didn't teach you. So what you're gonna do is you learn it yourself. This is the only way. Authenticity and self-expression. They didn't teach you how to embrace your authentic self and pursue your passions and interests without fear of judgment. They didn't teach you how to face your fears and be authentic with yourself. Express yourself. Express your thought. Because nowadays most fathers are not with their children, are in work. So they hadn't time. It's not their fault. They hadn't time to be the role models of their children and teach them some basic shit. Maybe also their father they didn't teach them. For me in this life I hadn't have a chance to have a father because he died in a car accident. So I did this video to tell you that you are not the only person here who struggle to learn some shit he himself. Should know that there are people in your condition or worse than you. So what you should do is to take responsibility and don't blame others, and do the work that you need to do. Learn what you need to learn to become a better person, to become a responsible person. And you should know that everything you want in life, you should work for it. Even relationships, even confidence, even respect, even power, should work for it, or you will never obtain it.